Hello guys, and welcome to the 14th battle for the Avatar Conquest campaign. Today I'm bringing you another battle on the foothills. This is like the fourth in a row. I do apologize, I cannot control that. My opponent is LTS Naotsumi. Oh, I lied. I can't control it, but I don't like to host games here. I like to have my opponents have it their way, and I just simply join up. So you can see that this time I'm starting on this side, which is kind of rare. But let's jump ahead to my opponent's force and take a look at his army. You can see that he has a bow samurai, a bow ashigaru, bow samurai. So 3 bow samurai, 1 bow ashigaru. Here's his general, and we're actually fighting on large unit scale, I think. And then he has a lone sword ashigaru. He has 2 of them, and then he has a veteran one, and then another veteran one, and then another veteran one. So he's got 5 lone sword ashigarus. Many of them are veterans. 3 of them are veterans. 3 bow samurai, 1 bow ashigaru, and a general, which drives me to believe that he has a lot of hidden units somewhere in the map. My forces are, well, let's take a look at my forces. You can see that I've hidden 1 Tsunami no Seikon light cavalry unit, which has an extra charge bonus, which allows them to form diamonds. And then I've got a Kazen no Seikon Mayari cavalry, and these guys, this one has 1 rank, so it only has 1 charge bonus. And then I've got 5, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many do I have? I've got 5. Yep, 5 bow ashigaru, and then I have 5 Nodachi samurai. So that is a lot of Nodachi samurai. Those guys are going to be able to melt through anything that they fight against. You can see I've got a hidden unit of Tsunami no Seikon here, and then I've got a light cav, a Yari cav here. I've dismounted them, which was a mistake. They're not going to be able to remount. And then I've got a light cav here, and you can see now that my opponent is going to fall for my trap and activate his 4 units of hidden cavalry. And you can see I think that this one is a veteran from its upgrades. So anyway, he's pretty much going to charge into my light cavalry, and you can see from the map what kind of trap I'm talking about. These 3 units here are cavalry units. This is the unit that I'm hiding. I've got 2 more cavalry units here, so just watch what happens to his cavalry now. I'm going to pull my light cavalry out, remount my Yari cav, and he is just going to pursue me. And this is going to, you can see that I still haven't moved my hidden unit calves. I'm bringing my general and my other cav, giving him the impression that I do indeed want to fight him. And you can see here that he is going to stop there and try to capture that building. I'm not going to let him do that, and I activate one of my hidden units, and here I'm pushing them back up, and here he's going to try to charge me, and I'm going to run back a little bit. You can see that I'm having a lot of trouble with my general bow management. I keep forgetting that he has a bow and he doesn't fight well. So you can see here, this is what I pretty much wanted to do. His cavalry is all over the place, and this is going to allow me to, here comes more cavalry from me. I'm going to get a hell bonus, and here comes that hidden unit from the back. He's pretty much going to get destroyed in the cavalry department. At the same time, I've lined up my troops very nicely here. Bow ashigaru at the front, and they're shooting downhill into his units, so that kind of nerfs those bow samurai. You can see they've taken nice casualties, as have my units, but I'm just buying time up there for my cavalry to go ahead and clean up. And you can see here my cavalry forces pretty much are fully intact. I'm going to you can see that my units are starting there. I think this is an ability of fear, I believe. No, these are whistling arrows. So these arrows are whistling, and they affect morale. So you can see here that I am going to move Matsuda Kage, who's lost half of his men, half of his bodyguard. I'm going to move him up just to get that morale bonus. You can see that he's using flame missiles and whistling missiles to get a little bit of an advantage. And at this point, as long as my units can last without me using a rally ability, you can see another micro mistake here. I'm not running my general. That should be fine. And you can see that my cavalry are now have won the battle. And I'm going to send that Tsunami no Seikon light cavalry unit. And I think this one has already dismounted, so they're going to be stuck. I'm going to dismount them, and they're going to be stuck. So you can see that I've moved him here, and now I'm kind of trying to get my guys to you know, not rout. And you can see here that Banzai is going to get activated for these Nodachi samurai. You can see that these bow ashigaru, timing is very important when using Nodachi samurai, and you can see here that before I even do anything, that initial frontline charge is going to engage the left unit there of Lone Sword Ashigaru, and they're not going to be a match. Here comes my opponent's general. You can see that clashes are happening across the line. Nodachi Samurai hitting Lone Sword Samurai, and that specialist unit is getting gangbanged by 2 of my units. Not going to be an issue. And you can see here that my opponent should really have went around the woods, but I positioned around these woods because that will slow down the cap. You can see that my cavalry are now in a perfect position, and they are going to run up here and hit those Lone Sword Ashigaru, and there goes Banzai, and that Banzai is going to give me an attack boost, and you can see the effect of that on my opponent's lines, especially on the right. He's starting to rout, chain routes occurring. You can see that he has taken his units, his remaining archers, and remaining Lone Sword Ashigaru, and he has indeed placed them on the hill. But you can see that my cavalry is just cleaning up shop here, sweeping up their lines, and I'm not going to stop since Banzai, I think, is still activated for my units. You can see that I am actually rallying with my general here to get that morale boost. Some of my units are tired, but they're cavalry, and that's not going to make much of a difference. So I'm sending my cavalry to the right of this hill here, and my infantry, the Nodachi Samurai, still fighting strong, are going to be rushing uphill. At this point, he only has like 3 units, I think, or just 1. A couple of units left of these Lone Sword Ashigaru and some Bow Samurai. Bow Samurai will not be able to defeat Nodachi Samurai, and you can see here that I relined my archer lines, who are pretty much firing at the same level, really. You can see that my general is still shooting, and now I've placed my units in diamond formations. There are my cav. And if you're wondering how my light cavalry is getting to form diamond, and that's because I gave them the charge bonus when they upgraded. So you can see that the battle is happening here in the woods. My Nodachi Samurai being fired at. They're not doing too well on the right here. One of them did break against this Gay Pride unit, which is pink units, and you can see that my opponent is trying to get some units, I guess, around my troops to shoot at them, but the positioning is going to make that impossible for him, since the hill that I'm on is a little bit higher. You can see here comes my cavalry, and they're going to, with the help of my general, route the rest of the units up here. It's going to be a very powerful fight. On the right side, we've got some, what are these guys? They look like a Bow Samurai. Yep, they're Bow Samurai. So Bow Samurai are going to be starting to feel it. You can see that my general is rallying the troops. His guys are sitting down here and shooting into his guys. They're shooting at the back of his guys uphill, so that was a big micro mistake. I would have kept these guys bogged in here. You can see that his general still has 16 out of 30, half strength pretty much. And at this point, it doesn't really matter what the morale of my troops is, because my archers are shooting into this fight, and you can pretty much tell that it's going to be over very much soon. And that will be the game. Good game to my opponent. That was a pretty good game. It seems that all the big battles and nice battles with good footage. You can see that light cavalry unit there, Yarikaw unit that I forgot. Sorry, that all the cool battles and the big battles happen on the foothills map. That's not by design. Hope you guys enjoyed that battle, and if you would like to see more Shogun Total War, remember to comment, thumbs up, and if you'd like to subscribe to see more, go ahead and do that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.